wanted to do this video because I have to get a little bit pressure out of my mind, because today I woke up and I was thinking I'm doing this YouTube channel and I'm sorry that I struggle so much. I wish that wouldn't be the case, But yeah, I was thinking about doing a YouTube channel again and I had like worries like, is it stupid that I share personal stuff? I mean, I don't share that of personal stuff. I have much more going on in my life, and there's a lot of stuff I don't share. And I would never share online because you shouldn't share everything about yourself online, obviously. But I don't know, sometimes I just don't know if I already share too much and I feel weird about it. Making creating something that's just based on sharing personal information, Sometimes I'm like being like, yeah, there's nothing meaningful about that, and what does it say about me as a person? Am I a narcissist? You know? I don't feel like I'm that important because there are people online who do like better content, like they actually talk about certain topics, they talk about a book or about anime. And there's much more going on there, channel. My channel is basically just about me. And what does that say that about me as a person? Like, isn't that kind of stupid? That I just talk about myself, you know? I want to do videos also where I talk about anime and manga, But I'm not doing the videos about myself just because I feel like I am such a important person, I don't feel like that at all. It's just letting my thoughts out and that's it. There's no like deeper, like, I don't know how to say that, but it's not because I feel like, oh yeah, I'm an important person, um no, not at all. I want to live stream today, but I think later, so I'm gonna draw first, gonna continue drawing on my manga, and I know this video is kind of a mess, to be honest, but yeah, so I like sometimes I just think about like clicking on the video and just starting to talk without any topic is just stupid. Like it's kind of like at the beginning I said it's kind of real to do that and that's kind of cool. But isn't that kind of stupid? Like I feel really I have a lot of insecurity. I don't know why. Is that normal that I have so many insecurities? Is that normal? I want to talk with a therapist about that. I'm gonna have a therapy session in 2 weeks, finally again. I'm really grateful for that because then I'm finally can talk about this with a therapist and can talk about this also with more details because you guys can't really help me. You're not therapy people. I mean, you can give me your opinion. Yeah, but this is the only thing you can do, right? I feel really insecure about my YouTube channel. I have a lot of struggles and I don't know, but then I'm like, there is something good about growing a YouTube channel. There is something meaningful about that, and I'm doing much better than other people. I mean, there are channels where people, I talked about this in other videos already, where people just do videos where you obviously see that they make a video about how to get famous on YouTube, for example, and the video is just about numbers and stuff, and you basically know that this YouTuber is just doing these videos for getting a bunch of people clicking on it. So my content is probably much more meaningful, and I mean, I read comments where people were saying, one person said that it helps them to see that there's someone struggling. Like it's really relatable to see someone struggle, and that's already enough. um, but I don't know. I sometimes look at my channel and I'm like, my channel just sucks. I compare myself to the content I'm usually watching, and the most content I'm watching is AniTube. And AniTubers usually talk about certain topics. They talk about, it's not really about them, it's more about the topic they're talking about, And I also kind of want to do that, but I don't want to put pressure on myself to do something certain on my channel. I don't want that. And yeah, I'm kind of happy right now because I'm able to still come up with a topic in this video. Because if you just hit the audio button without thinking before what you want to talk about, then, well, the video could end up being a meaningless nothingness, But I kind of want to do that more often, that I prepare myself a little bit for the video, that I kind of put maybe some notes down, that I know what I want to talk about. I kind of want to do that so that I'm talking about a certain topic, I just don't want to put too much work into it, but maybe that's a good idea, that I put some notes down and or like write at least the topic down that I want to talk about now, then start the video with a certain topic in my mind. I think that's a good idea, that I kind of have a certain topic and it's not just, I don't know what I'm talking. I mean, I don't really have that I'm sitting in a video and I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I always have to say something. And I mean, people in podcasts also, I feel like they sometimes just start a podcast. I'm not quite sure, but it seems like that people in a podcast, they also start talking about a certain topic. And doing, in the process of the podcast, they come up with new topics, so maybe I should overthink. I said in the last video that I care a lot about what I actually want to bring on the table, and I want to bring special videos to the table, not just like random blah blah blah, because that would always be the same basically, and then it would just about me being real and that's it, and I don't think that's enough. But I'm putting a little bit less pressure on myself, because it puts a lot of pressure on me to come up every video with a certain topic. Like every video has to be a banger, and I don't think that has to be a case. I think it's just a process, and I don't think you guys will watch every video anyway, so there will be some people clicking on this video and they will get something out of it, because it's not like you're watching every video, and I think people just click on a video and they just like to listen to it, and they just don't care that much. They just enjoy somebody yapping, somebody being themselves. I think that's already enough. That's kind of a break you can have. And I mean, vlogs are also not that of a kind of, like, you watch a vlog and there's just, vlogs are a lot of times the same, right? You are doing a vlog and you're showing like your food and your coffee all the time, and people still like that, even though it's the same stuff. You may be at different places, but you're still going to a restaurant. It's kind of still the same scenery you are in, so people still like that. So I don't think there's an issue when sometimes I start a video with stuff I already said, or it's just a casual talk where I just say what I did in a day. Maybe that's already enough, you know? Maybe, yeah, maybe there's a lot of more stuff going on, but I'm still trying to figure out every video that I want to say something that I didn't said before in a video. But of course, that's hard because sometimes you don't remember what you already said in a video, obviously. I kind of remember what I said in videos before, but sometimes I'm not 100% sure. So I could repeat myself because I don't write everything down and I don't want to put too much work into YouTube. You know, I just want to keep that casual. So, because at the beginning, when I started to just record myself and just talking, I just felt that was a really cool idea. You know, I was like, that's kind of a cool thing to just press the button and just talk, you know? Um, but now I think like, hmm, maybe I should prepare myself a little bit better. So maybe in the next video, I'm trying to think more what I should just talk about because I didn't do that. I just started the video and I forgot to prepare myself, you know? But I don't know, if not every video is 100% prepared video, I think it's alright, you know? I mean, in this video, I talked about new stuff, so it's good. And maybe I want to talk a little bit more about my influences. So I looked. I'm gonna talk about the Naruto influence maybe in the next video, but I talked. I saw a piece of like my. I watched my storyboard, and I was looking at that, and I was seeing like all the art I did, and I just thought it gave me a little bit of the feeling of the Peanuts. So for people who are confused, the Peanuts is the story with Charlie Brown. Snoopy is a really famous character, the dog. But it's not called Snoopy for people who don't know what the fuck Peanuts is. I don't I don't know if you I will like you. And I just realized that I think you can kind of see that I'm influenced by the Peanuts a lot, you know? And it's not just anime that I'm influenced by, it's also a lot of cartoons and Western comics that I'm influenced by, even stories and books like Harry Potter, you know. Not that much. I'm more influenced by comics, I guess, but it's a little bit of an influence. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about this in more details in the next video because this video is already focused on a lot of other stuff and I don't know if it will be too many topics in one video, you know? I don't know how many people are on this platform who kind of do the same stuff as me. I'm pretty sure there are, and I wonder, are those people successful with their channels or not? You know? Mm, yeah. So, I just wanna repeatedly say that I love coffee. I already said that, but I wanna say that one more time because I don't know. I just like coffee. I know I know this video is really random. You know, I don't know if that's kind of a mess when I'm just sitting there and being like really random. Feels kind of like old YouTube where people just vlog themselves and they didn't really prepare anything. Um Maybe as I said, I'm going to be more prepared in the next video, you know? But maybe it's still fun to just feel somebody thinking and seeing somebody processing, and I think I kind of like that. Actually, like when I would go in a video, it doesn't have to be a crazy topic that I would listen to the video. You know, it can just be a topic where somebody is just processing and they're just reflecting about something and they're just figuring something out. Like, that's already interesting because you see that this person is kind of processing and working and developing, and that's for people cool to see. It's not always about a topic, it's how you are in a video, I guess, that makes people interested. And maybe I should go more out of the perspective into the perspective of my viewers. Um because maybe sometimes I don't know how big of a worth my videos actually are. Maybe sometimes I don't know that. I'm not so aware how good my videos actually are. And I should myself be more aware of that. So yeah, that was a video. I talked about different topics. Um yeah. So yeah, I can also actually can take inspiration from other videos on YouTube. Like when I see someone talking about a certain topic on YouTube, then I could take inspiration from that video and talk about the same thing, but my perspective on it. I think that's also a good idea. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.